Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the things we used to do or use when we played the game. So over the years, my experience of playing junior hockey, minor leagues, and pro in Europe, there was things that we did that they don't do today. Here's what they are. So the first one that we used to use was a two-line pass, which they don't have today, which means if you have the puck on this side in your zone and you make a pass across any two lines to a teammate here, it would be blown offside, like a two-line pass offside. So if you made a pass here across two lines, it'd be blown a two-line pass offside. So you couldn't do that today. You can make a pass from here and stretch pass all the way out, one long pass. But back in the day, you can only make a pass across any first line. So no two-line pass. And that's what we used to use. And imagine Bure in today's game and how many goals he'd have with that speed of his. And it's a different game now. So that was added in 2004. So back when we played, it was a two-line pass. So the next one that we used to use was grip on a hockey stick with tape. So there was no grip back then. So that's what we used to use was tape. I don't know if any players still do that today. But back in the day, a lot of players did this. They could see the tape. I used black tape, and that's what we used to do. The next one is getting checked and getting back in the game. So getting body checked pretty hard, getting back up and playing again. So we never got checked and went after the player for a fight. That never happened. Usually a fight would happen in a game when two players, enforcers, would agree to fight, or someone would cheap shot maybe a star player, or, they run your goalie. So there would be a fight. But as far as, and there was a lot of rivalries back then. So I don't see that today. The other thing, if you got checked, open ice or against the boards, you just get back up and play again. That was just part of the game. Everybody knew it. So if you hit somebody hard, that was it. You just get back up and play. But today, if there's a big body check, they usually go and fight, and that never happened. So we never did that, but we always did get back up and play after we got checked. The next one is using a torch on a hockey stick, like a heat gun, but it's a torch with flames. And basically we used to heat up the sticks and curve the blades because there was wood and fiberglass blades. So everybody bent their blades, and there was a half-inch curvature rule back then. Today, there's no rule. I think you can use more than 3/4 and you can get away with it. Especially in Europe, there's no rule at all. Never had a rule there. But in the States, they had a half-inch rule. And basically, you heat it up with a torch or heat gun. Then you bend it, hold it for maybe about 30 seconds to a minute, then put it in cold water. Everybody did that. So I don't know if today the players need to bend their blades or not, because they get custom graphite blades, which is pretty precise. But with the wood blades, they weren't accurate. So whenever you got custom blades, you always had to adjust the curves a little bit. And a lot of players had their blades pretty flat, and then they just bent them on their own. And it was kind of fun to do because you could try different curves.